My name is Representative Eleni Kavros DeGraw. I represent Avon and Canton, and I have been here since I was elected in 2020, got sworn in 2021. Actually, my class got sworn in on January 6th, 2021. It was quite an interesting day to be sworn in. Started off really exciting. We were so happy to be here. Several of my colleagues, like myself, had ran in 2018 and lost. So we finally ran again in 2020 and won, so that was a really big deal. So part of what I would say to you, and I'm looking at Mary because she was one of the 2018ers with me, you know, in your lives and as you are, you know, sitting here, I hope feeling so confident and so proud to be in this room, and we are so proud and happy to have you here, that there is going to be adversity. We are all going through some adversity right now, I think. We're going to be going through some more adversity, but as women, we know that we have to work harder often than men. If you are a Black or Latina woman or Asian woman or Indigenous woman, you have to work even harder, and we recognize that and we honor that. But even with the working harder, there's going to be that adversity that's going to come at you. And you've probably seen it in your moms and your siblings and your aunties and your grandmothers, as I have. That power will rise up inside of you, and it will help push you through that adversity to go on to the next thing. And I'm not going to tell you it's not going to be hard, because it will be. But when the governor talks about the importance of, the lieutenant governor, excuse me, about the importance of you being here and being in these spaces, it's not just the running for office. I look at my clerk from my committee, woman. I look at my wonderful intern, woman. Our policy teams having more and more women on them. Our LCOs, who are our attorneys, our staff members, we need more women in all of these spaces. We need our male allies, but we need women in all of these spaces. So what you are doing today and this program and participating, this is setting you up for future success, for future adversity. Because you can always look back and say, I got a 100% survival rate. 100%. I have survived 100% of whatever has come at me, whether it's in your childhoods, your teenage years, and that's incredibly important as you move forward. So whether it's in your own families, whether it's in your workplace, your schooling, you're going to see that adversity and you're going to overcome it, and you're going to continue to overcome it. And that's where you lean on your friends. That's where you lean on all of these wonderful women that have brought you together in this program. And so I am really sad because I can't be here for the entire program today, because as part of this job, we have these crazy meetings that are happening all around you right now. And right now, some say the two most important committees are meeting: finance, okay, finance and appropriations. And I have to tell you, now more than ever, really important that women are sitting in those meetings, because if we are not there at the table, we could be on the menu, and I don't want to be on the menu. So we are fighting fights over Medicaid. We are fighting fights over reproductive justice. We are fighting fights over housing, making sure that our people are fed, making sure that our children are educated appropriately across Connecticut in every single zip code, making sure that public health matters to people. So it is not that we don't want to be here sitting with you, because frankly, this is a lot more fun for us sitting here with you. I would much rather be in this room, but we are unfortunately going to have to hop out a little bit early to get back to those meetings, to make sure that voices like yours are being heard in those rooms the way that, and I turned to my colleague, Jillian Gilchrist, and I said, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to go see those wonderful women. I was like, but you got to hold down the fort, because now you're the woman in the room, and the woman to my left, Rebecca Martinez, you're holding down the fort because you're the woman in the room. So just know that we are doing our best to have your backs here, but we don't want to be here forever either. And we need you to be here. We need you to be in these spaces. I don't want to die with a gavel in my hand, okay? So get here. We will hold the sky up for you until you can get here, but get here, okay? And thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate it.